Today is the feast of our guardian angels, and if you read the gospel today, it's from Matthew 18, 1 to 5 and 10. The disciples came to Jesus and said, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" So he called a little child to him and set the child in front of him. He said, "I tell you solemnly, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." And so, the one who makes himself like this little child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Anyone who welcomes a little child like this in my name welcomes me. See that you never despise any of these little ones, for I tell you that their angels in heaven are continually in the presence of my Father in heaven. So Jesus himself says that we have guardian angels. We have at least one. We may have more than one. And they're continually before God, asking him for things and telling him things, whatever our prayers are. If you go to Revelation, in fact, there's an angel at the altar in heaven that takes all the prayers of the faithful and puts them in a censer, and they become smoke into the nose of God. He's listening to us all the time. Now, yes, we have to accept little children, which, might be a 7 to 10-year-old, but all of us are supposed to be little children. So people who really don't know the faith, that might be 30 years old and still don't know the faith, that's still a child. Even though they're 30 years old, they still don't know the faith. Treat them as a little child. Don't despise them. They just don't know any better. Sometimes they just don't know any better. So act like a light in front of these, say, 30-year-olds, and don't despise them either. Try to preach the gospel, sometimes without words. They're watching you. These people watching you around you all the time. Yes, we live in a despicable world right now, and it's getting much worse. But you can still act as a light in front of other people. When they see the way you act and the fact that you don't give up and that you try, you just got to try. Sometimes you just got to try. And if you've done all you can, then what else can you do? But be their light. Don't act like most people and just don't care and just say, well, whatever I want is what I'm going to get. That's the world talking. That's not the way we're supposed to be. Be their light. Act like everyone around you is a child. Don't despise them. Like Jesus said, they have guardian angels. Our guardian angels, please protect us. Please guide us. And after this life, please take us to heaven, that we may be worthy to stand in front of God, our Father. Amen.